I'm Madison County Prosecutor Rodney Cummings. We're standing in the 7600 block of South 100 East. Over my shoulder is one of the many meth labs that was busted by our drug task force in this past month. Drug use seems to be connected to people that don't have hope or opportunities. They use drugs to help them deal with the despair that seems to be in their life, and it just reinforces a circle of crime and dysfunction. I mean, people tend to get addicted to methamphetamine, and then that makes having a job even more difficult, or finding jobs more difficult, and it's become a real scourge in our community over the last several years. Yes, I do, more so from the children. If people are involved in meth and then the pregnancy and the genetics that come through that, or the harm through that process, but living in a home where the chemicals, the precursors exist, I can't imagine the health concerns that go along with that. I am concerned, but it's more of a problem down the road and doesn't affect us nearly as some of the more problems that are more accurate and more intense in an immediate situation. Well, we've made some progress with getting some changes in the legislature. Most concerned that meth dealing is not really been taken seriously by our legislators. The penalties for the dealers aren't as significant. I understand the people that have the addiction problems, and I support the treatment that goes along with that, but the dealers, the people who are making it and distributing it in our community, that's a serious problem, and that they should not be eligible for treatment courts, and the penalties should be very serious for those because of the harms that go on in our community. Right now we're standing fairly close to, I can see over my right shoulder, East Elementary School in Pendleton. It's within my view right here. The impact of that and the children that would frequent this area is very disturbing when we have methamphetamine labs that close to a school, in addition to the way it affects people's ability to get jobs, the poverty. In 2012, we were #1 in the state, #2 in the nation in meth labs that were busted in this community. That is a significant problem for everyone in our community, and those who manufacture methamphetamine, our legislators need to take that seriously, and they belong in prison. People who get addicted to meth, I understand, let's do treatment for them. If they have an addiction problem, and I understand where they're headed. The people who are making it, who are manufacturing it, that's something we cannot permit, and we need our legislators to take that very seriously and impose harsh sentences for that. It's unacceptable in our community.